Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today, we will talk about moral leadership in school, why it's matter for a sustainability future, and how working together between Indonesia and the Netherlands can speed up real positive change. In this session, our three speakers, Mr. Kristar and Professor Burhan, and me, Dr. Paul Arjanto. Please, Dr. Kristar.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Paul, for the opportunity. We are willing to share to you our studies, our research, and the title of our study is Fostering Moral Leadership in Education for a Sustainable Future, Indonesia-Netherlands Synergies. And I'm the one who will lead the discussions because our group appointed me as the moderator for this presentation. And this presentation, we will start, and I'm going to ask Professor Burhan to start the presentations. And yeah, for a short introduction about our study. So this is our study about fostering moral leadership in educations, and we try to see the connections between Indonesia and Netherlands. We try to see the synthesis and the synergies also. So I pass this table to Prof. Burhan for the next slides and for some slides for introductions and explaining about our findings in our studies. Please, Professor Burhan.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello. Uh,
Next slide, please.
yeah. Can you expand maybe the slide? Okay. The first slide is talking about why moralship, why now, addressing global challenge, right? Hello. First is in our yeah. Okay, the first slide, right? Yeah. How I maybe expand the slide? Hello. Yeah.
Slide, Prof, please. Yes.
Yeah, this slide. Can I a little bit maybe make bigger? Yeah, the slide. Hello. Yeah. First, that's moralship why now and addressing global challenge, right? Especially for the urgent educational crisis, integrity gaps, equity challenge, and climate risk are straining education system with global progress on SDGs 16 stagnating, right? Did you hear me, please? Hello? Did you hear my?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear
we can
you.
hear you, Prof. Burhan.
Yeah, did you hear my voice?
Yes, we
Okay,
hear
that's
your
fine.
voice.
Yeah. Leadership pivotal role, leader choice profoundly shape school culture, yeah, as evident by the positive impact of the professional learning communities and also instructional coaching, right? And the third element point here is sustainability demands values, especially in achieving sustainability necessities value-based decision with education for sustainable development, focusing on competencies and actionable change. Right? And the third point here is cross-cultural learning that accelerating progress through collaborative competency-based learning and ESD initiative between Indonesia and the Netherlands. Right. The second slide, please. Yeah, the core yeah, our core values or framework for especially in building resilient learning ecosystem, right? First pillar of morality. Yeah. That's it include integrity, justice, care, and stewardship as foundational ethical principle. Desired outcomes is creating resilient learning ecosystem and measurable SDG impact through CBL and ESD. Right. Practice domains focus on effective governance, student well-being, green operation, and community engagement. The core capabilities developing ethical decision-making, distributed leadership, and data-informed reflection. The third slide, yeah, Indonesia and Netherlands synergies. Yeah, learning from each other. Right. The strength of the Netherlands is first strong system, coherent and school board roles, and effective use of professional learning communities and evidence-based practice. Pioneering competency-based learning for education for sustainable development. And then Indonesia's innovation, yeah. Robust community-based schools and integration of local wisdom and widespread digital adoption through platforms like Belajar ID and Rumah Belajar or other uh, digital tool adoption, especially in improving the learning uh, capabilities and also the opportunities for all students. Our collaboration aim to co-design module, field, yeah, conduct field laboratories, facilitates fellowship, and engage in comparative studies, always adhering to the principle adapt with the principle is just for adaptation, not to copy or plagiation. I think that's the three slides that I can present. Maybe
Yes,
it will
thank you,
be
Prof. Burhan, for the
other
presentation. And then I think for the next slides and then the next presentations, I can pass to Dr. Paul for the rest of the presentation. Please, Dr. Paul.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Christian. We can deep dive into moral leadership. Next slide, please. It's about evidence and insight, foundation for impact. We can see that teachers, learning groups, we know when teachers group focus on a clear goal, study real student works, and meet regularly with protected time, teaching and learning improve in noticeable ways. And then the second is a coaching in a classroom. We know that practical friendly coaching, yeah, watching lessons, we can trying new approach and giving quick feedback to our students leads to better teaching and better learning. And the third, uh, transparency build trust. You know that like an open budgets, clear purchasing rules, and simple you said we did. You said we did. Updates help families and teachers trust school decisions. And the fourth, context fit intervention. We know simply action that fit the school reality often work better than fancy programs that do not steady, well-fitted habit beat one-time fishing events. We design programs that are collaborative so people can work together. We design programs that are measurable, a few clear checks, and transparent and context friendly. Okay, next slide, please. In this slide, you can see the pilot models and success stories about uh, moral leadership in practical, like a moral decision practice. Leaders practice real-life dilemmas using short stories. It's my research about moral leadership programs. We use a real-life dilemma as such a leader. For example, a gift from vendor or others people to the principal. Pressure to make data look better than it is, or draw choose about school founding. A simple 5 steps guide helps, like and value, limits, effect, roles, and decisions. Green School Leadership Labs, Student Council, and facilities teams run energy and waste projects. Student checks where the school is now, set small goals, track progress, and share results each month with the leaders. And then we step forward into integrity by design. We create a living code of ethics, safe way to report concerns, fair ways to repair harms, and a simple public dashboard that familiars can read. And the last typical result decision rules based clear, harmful decision go down and student initiative goes up. Early wins like less plastics or lower electricity bills build momentum. Provide safe place to practice, give quick feedback, celebrate small wins, and keep record to good ideas spread easily. Okay, thank you. Next slide, please. Now we can see about reaching under research and remote school. You can design for constraint. Implementing offline first solution, micro lesson via radio or WhatsApp. You can use learning management system like a Moodle, Canvas, and etc. Toolkit to adapt to limit resource and human infrastructure. It's an important thing, important one. Leveraging religion mentor principles, alumni networks, and the wisdom of religious and traditional leaders. And then pentahelix model. See that fostering collaborative partnership between 5 key stakeholders for impactful green projects and Adiwiyata initiative. And the last one, equity lens. Priorities, frontiers, outermost, and disadvantaged regions. We call 3T, tertinggal, ya, terluar dan terkebelakang regions. Provide spans and workload reduction for mentors. Next slide, please. Policy and system levers. How to make moral leadership parts of how we work. Include moral and sustainability skills in leader training and performance review. Ask leaders to show real example for these schools. And the second career pathway, reward leaders for honest practice. We can give a reward for our leaders, for our teacher, to the good practice in a moral, positive school climate, and greener operation, not only for paperwork or paper pencil test. Track simple signal like trust, staff retention, student well-being, and reduce waste and energy used. Light check the student voice. Do regularly. Simply integrity checks and require short notes on how student voice were included in a big decision. And the last strategic financing, we should smart funding, set aside money for green projects and ethics training, share short public summary of spending and lesson learned to other school can copy that works. Make it a stick when standard carriers checking and funding all support the same value. Moral leadership becomes everyday practice, not a special project. Next slide, please. Implementation roadmap. In the uh, first step, in a 0 to 6 month foundation, we build the foundation. From a working group, check where are now honesty, well-being, energy, and waste. Start with small pilots and adapt materials to your context. Aim to start right, not start big, I think. Step 2, grow teacher groups. Build a list of mentors. Expand integrity and green projects. And hold a mid projects review to adjust plans. And then you can share stories to quick win to keep energy high. The third step, it's integration. Turn pilots into policy, agree on standards, offer certificate for the leaders, publish simply public dashboard, and collect listen to improvement continues. This plan connects leader action to visible change in cultures, teaching, and the results. Then it's how we show moral leadership truly works, I think. Okay, next slide, please. I'll I'll give to Dr. Krista.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Paul, for the outstanding presentations and also for Professor Burhan. And I think now is the time for us. I give to the floor. Maybe some of you have questions or response, or yeah, maybe you need some confirmations. Please, I just give to you, and then we are really here to share our thought and our arguments. Please, if there is some, of course. If there is not, then it's okay also. Any questions, maybe? Or I think it is clear, isn't it? Okay, no questions from the room. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for the time, and I give it back to the officers for take care of the rest of the programs. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, are we the one who are going to close the sessions or?